Here's Brittany. Of course, we have Martin on the call. Martin, whenever you, he said he's trying. Okay, you can chime in. Just to give a little bit about my background, I've been in network marketing for now about 6 years. Thank you. Okay, and let me just make sure I'm muting everyone. Okay, everyone, just make sure you're muted. If you can, please mute yourself.
How's that? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes. Thank you.
Apparently, I had a different audio setup, so I apologize.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
just make sure all the lines are
okay, great, outstanding.
Muted. Okay. Martin, I'll just give him a quick background. I'm going to turn it over to Brittany, and then you, so you can go ahead and give us a special announcement and take it from there. Okay. So again, started with network marketing 6 years ago. Struggled for years. Continue to struggle for years. But back in May, this is my story. Back in May, I was on YouTube. I happened to find a video about Best Easy Work, and there were not many videos about Best Easy Work. Saw the information, was really blown away by the entire process. I called Martin that same night and got upgraded into the system, and have really been running with Best Easy Work ever since. Who else we need to meet here? Everyone, make sure your line is that okay? Started running with Best Easy Work ever since, and was actually able to walk off my job because of Best Easy Work in August. So from May to August, I was able to leave. May, June, which is that 3 months? 3 months, able to leave because of Best Easy Work and just pursue things that I really wanted to do. So I'm just excited about the system. I know Martin is continuing to add updates to the system. My personal testimony is that, Best Easy Work is one of those really passive streams of income. I think once you come on board with Best Easy Work, or if you're in the system, really, like Brittany posted too, I'll let her touch on that. Really, all we really do is just get as many people to our system as possible. Martin has already set everything up for us. He has the marketing, he has the training. My biggest thing is just getting eyeballs to my website and letting the system do the rest. So this is a really easy passive system. And I stress the word passive because to me, it doesn't take a lot. It's just getting as many people into the system as possible, getting into the Facebook group and getting them on the calls. And that's really, in short, been how I've been able to build a pretty large team. And Brittany, go ahead and tell us, everybody, your background and your story with Best Easy Work.
Yeah, so with Best Easy Work, I started at the end of August, and I was just intrigued. My sponsor actually wrote a post about it. I thought it was something else that I'd already heard of and wasn't interested in, but something just compelled me to say, okay, let me see what this is. I decided to take a look. Within 4 hours of taking a look, I was at the post office. I was at the grocery store to get a money order, at the post office, and sending in my money order right away. Now, mind you, I've got 2 kids that I take care of, so that was all in between of everything that was going on today. I just saw the vision. I was so excited for it, and I knew I had to get in. And then fast forward today, I'm doing well. I'm, focused on the system. I understand, that it takes just literally positioning yourself with the company on a paid level, where you desire to get paid, where you're comfortable at investing in yourself. And then, literally share. That's it. Just share the opportunity. And since I've been able to do that, I've been able to bring in a pretty decent income, from this stream. So I'm just very, very thankful for the opportunity. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years now, and working online full-time ever since. And I've been in the network marketing, scene, and trying to get it together since 2008. So I finally feel like I'm, in the right place at the right time. And I'm just thankful that Best Easy Work was able to bring me out of a personal funk at the time. And, here I am today helping a bunch of other people. And I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely, Brittany. And that, just to piggyback on that real quick, and I'm going to turn it over to Martin. When you said the piece about just getting people to the website, I think sometimes we get we overthink it. And Martin designed the system to be simple. He really designed the system to be simple. And I think, we don't have to overthink it. The website is there, the training is there, the marketing is there. I was posting some ads on Facebook, literally just taking the same one that I started off with and just posting. And I was getting opt-ins, people just coming in. So I think just keeping it simple and just using the tools that you have in your back office. I mean, that's how I started, just using what I had and doing some videos and posting some ads. So with that, Martin, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kim. And thank you, Brittany. I enjoy listening to all these stories. I get to listen to a lot of neat stories, very similar stories. And I want to point out the simplicity of this thing actually came from my insurance days. So one of the key things that I learned when I first started doing insurance, the management always said, great, we know all these big words and all these impressive things that we can tell people, but all you're doing is confusing people. So we got to keep things down to the second grade. Okay, big, bold print and to the point. That's how this site is set up. And as soon as a person can, and I'm going to announce something pretty special here pretty soon. I was thinking about it. I just had to, every time I make a little change, I have to obviously figure out how I'm going to do it, and I think I can get away with it. So anyway, as far as success, I want to point out that success, as soon as a person can swallow the idea that they must buy the bus ticket to get on the bus, they will have success. Okay, otherwise they're going to walk. They'll get there eventually, but they are going to walk. But if you're willing to buy that bus ticket, you'll have your success a little bit faster. And once you can swallow this concept that you can invest in yourself with something that is proven, is a key turn system, and it's a proven system, it's going to work. It's just a matter of being consistent. So once you can get beyond that, you can then go forward. Okay, so you have to be willing to invest in yourself. And I'm going to tell you one thing about the freebirds, okay? Well, some people might say, well, that might just happen every once in a while. I get to see every single day freebirds getting $500 people, 288 people, $1,000 people, and I pass it up to, let's say, Kim or whoever's in place. I have to pass up that because they see it in their back office. John Doe just came in off a freebird, and then they wonder, well, wait a minute, there's a difference of $25 in my commission. How did that happen? Well, because I have to pay the freebird guy. But you just made $700 or whatever it is that you made, and but this happens every single day, guys. Not every other day or once a week or once a month. Every single day. We now are just under 67,000 people in our membership. There's no way that we fail. There's no way that we fail. There is no if, we go forward, okay? There's no looking back, we go forward. That's all there is. Okay, and I'm committed to this 24/7, man. And granted, I don't answer the phone on Sunday, but I am working on Sunday too every once in a while. Okay, and I also wanted to announce that I wrote this on Facebook the other day. Is some people think that paying for postcards or paying for a big ad somewhere, oh man, that's pretty expensive. But I want to point out to you that success is actually less expensive than staying broke. Okay, because when you're broke, you're paying 2 or 3 times more for life than what you do when you're successful. When you're successful, everything starts becoming attractive to you, and everything just falls in your lap because now you have money coming in. Everybody's bending over backwards and giving you all kinds of deals at that point when you have money coming in. When you don't have any money and you haven't made that commitment yet, no one is bending over backwards for you. So you have to commit to life first, to yourself first. You have to commit to something, whether it's Best Easy Work or XYZ. Commit to something that you know is a proven turnkey system. There's plenty of programs, but I try to outshine everybody else. How do we do that? By offering a free system that's already in place. Nobody on the planet is offering a free system in place for you where you can build a team. Okay, so I just wanted to point out those things. And the special announcement is, on our site, we have a special bonus. And I don't like to talk about it on these type of calls, but the special bonus, people get really excited when they hear the special bonus. Now, what I'm going to do for the next 50 people, not people that are in, so don't get overly excited here, okay? But for the first for the next 50 people that come in, I'm not just going to give them the bonus. I'm going to double up on the bonus.
Wow.
And they have to call me to find out what the bonus is, okay? A lot of you guys already know what the bonus is, so just stay quiet about it. But when they call me, they're going to get overly excited. Now, if they don't move on that, that's not the guy we want to talk to anyway. Okay, but I'm going to double up on the bonus and start getting a 2-for-1 special. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I welcome you all aboard and just take advantage of the system. Every time there's an issue, I'm on top of it, man. It's not just me. I have programmers behind me that I pay on a monthly basis to make sure that we have the support that we look for. This is a little bit negative, but I'm going to announce it. I mean, it comes with the whole story, okay? On Monday morning, I told you, I'm on here 24/7. I noticed that the site was down for about 5 minutes. And I was like, well, what's going on? I knew that the server was down. I gave a call. Hey, what's up? Well, what's happening with the site? Oh, man, let's check. And then, we'll be back up. You'll be back in about 3 minutes, man. I'm sorry about that. It says sometimes making a phone call, but you got to stay on top of your game because people are advertising. And this is, we're open 24/7 with this. And my job is to make sure I deliver for you and make sure I have a routine for you guys. So I'm happy to do it. And just take advantage of the position that we can put you in. You're getting in position to receive money. That's what this program is. Okay, so I welcome you all. We make it happen. This is all about just helping people and helping yourself. It's not just about Martin Ruiz or Best Easy Work or Kim or Britt or no, it's not about that. This is about you first. We take care of you first, but you got to take care of you first. Once you understand that you can take care of you first, then you can move forward. You have to make a sacrifice in your life, whether it's education, time, or money. You have to sacrifice something first. If you got to take on a stupid little job to get a little extra money to get there, do so. It'll be worth every penny that you invest in yourself, because then you're going to be in a position where you have thousands of people eventually under your belt. Who can wake up in the morning and say, I have 1,000 people working for me? That's amazing. That's amazing. And it's 1,000. So let's say 1,000 times 24. That means you have 1,000 times 24 hours in your day to make money. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
It's not just 24 hours. You got people working for you at no cost. So
leverage. Yep.
Leverage. There it is. Magic word.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, so I love you guys all. I'm telling you, man. You guys just don't know.
Thank you so much, Martin. Thank you so much. So I saw somebody jump on here, Mr. Hawkins.
Yes, ma'am. What is going on?
Hey.
I'm in the back door.
There he is. There goes the man. Yeah. I love his shiny head.
Like that? Like that? Man. Yeah. Had that light shining off of there.
That's right.
Sponsor.
Yeah, Mr. Hawkins, give us a word. Give us some, give us some nuggets.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, you guys. I'm inspired just from you guys talking, and Martin hit it over the head when he said, it's being broke is tougher being broken. That's true. I think back when I started, man, it was rough. It was rough, and it's like when you bridge over and you come into
what happened that you guys got called to the office?
We got somebody.
Let me get everybody muted. Hold on, I'm gonna mute all, and then Taryn, you just unmute yourself. So
okay.
Okay.
All right. So so when you become an entrepreneur, I mean, things just flow. It flows like water, guys. And one of my mentors early on in my career said, "You don't have to get it right; you just got to get it going." And that stuck with me for a long time. And it had me to take my time, learn the system, learn what I had to do, and just get to work. We have something special here with Best Easy Work. I mean, this is the easiest program I've come across in a long time. Talking about Freebirds, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, I don't know who the lady was, okay? She's been marketing because she brought in a $288 person, and guess what? She's free. She got 25 and I got the rest. And I was like, who is this?
Love
what is this person doing?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love the Freebirds, you know, but you got to position. It's all about positioning yourself. And the key to success with this system, guys, is very simple. Make yourself available. Get out there. Be consistent. Let people see who you are. Let people know who you are, your authentic self. Tell your story. Tell them where you come from, and tell them where you're going and how you can help them. Those few intangibles is going to go a long way. I'm telling you right now. The more consistent you are, the more persistent. People can feel your passion, even through videos. Mm-hmm. Your body language, your posture. Posture is huge in this field. So how's your posture? People can feel that. So that's my take on it. And I found that the more value you give, the more people just flock to you. Yeah. You know, people are looking for people who's just a couple of steps ahead of them. And then all you're going to do is just push them along and help them get to your level and above. That's all we're doing here. We're serving each other. We're helping a cause. We're helping someone maybe bring in some extra bucks from their, into their household. Mm-hmm. So once a person can understand, hey, if I can make $25 check, I can make $1,000 check, I can make this much and this much, it opens up the door, big time. It's all about a belief system. That's what it really boils down to. So thanks for opening up for me, Kim. I appreciate you.
No, thank you. No problem. Let's see. We have 5 more minutes. I said I was going to keep it to 25 minutes. So Martin, do you want to close us out? Does anyone have any quick questions? I thought I saw a hand raised. I want to make sure we don't miss any questions before I turn it over to Martin to let him go ahead and close us out. If you do, you can unmute yourself and ask. If not, Martin, do you want to close us out?
Sure. The reason I brought up that statement about that success, it had, it's expensive, is because I had a gentleman over the weekend. I just want to share the story with you that he was hitting me pretty hard with some strong questions. And, if I sense a little bit of negativity, you use the word scam with me or the word pyramid or some nonsense like this, I usually just tell the person, listen, man, you're not even ready to talk to me. We need to hang up. Okay, we're done. And whether it's happening on email or whatever. So I said, you're telling me that he was actually saying that my whole system is false and that all those people on videos on YouTube and on Facebook, those are all paid actors. I said, man, I must have a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you think those are paid actors, man, I can't help you at all. Let's just stop talking to each other. He says, well, I guess if I'm wrong, I owe you a deep apology. But what is the actual cost of your expenses in advertising? And I said, look, if it costs $100, if it costs $1,000, it doesn't matter. Find the money to make it happen. Mm-hmm. You have a proven system that works. There's no question. There's no if. There's no if here. So he said, well, I just think it's too expensive. And that's where that statement came to mind this week with me, where I said, success is actually less expensive.
It is.
Ignorant out there. Okay, you're just ignorant as to what's out there for you. There's people out there that are working hard to put you in position to receive. So you should be in position. Everybody should be in position to receive. It's so sad to see people hurting out there, and you can simply just help them out a little bit. And I'm back. By the way, I'm almost out of pens as well. I got to order pens again. So because I just get them out every day. So.
Hey, Martin, we have a question, and I'm not sure either Martin or Tarian or Brittany. It says, I have a question about using the email generator from the website. I have a question about using the yeah. What's the question? Let's see, from Jodam, using an email generator from the website.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me verify that. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, Joe, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I just have the kids in the background, so I put it on mute. But the question is basically on the website itself. Where we get the postcards and things in that nature. Where also you can get like emails from, I guess, from that same website or whatever, where people is looking to opt in for businesses. So I wanted to know if anybody ever used that to get, what they call lead generators, emails. I don't know how to really say it, but if anybody know what I'm talking about. The email, oh my gosh, where you get the postcards from, it's another place on there where you could get emails from people that want to opt in, that's looking for work or looking for stay-at-home jobs or businesses. And I want to know if anybody used that.
It sounds to me like you're looking for somewhere to take off advertising. And I'm going to tell you 3 of the things that I primarily focus on. And I'm going to mention one thing I haven't mentioned to anybody because I just started and I think it's going to take off pretty strong. I do penny saver display ads. Okay, I do penny saver home delivered display ads. I think those are pretty powerful in the employment section. You get a response from that. I use postcards. Again, success, there's a cost to that, but you keep on going and you're going to see it come out the other end when you keep investing. The third thing, which I haven't announced to anyone, you ever notice that when you go to the gas stations or to these little service shops, maybe the beauty salon somewhere, and you see these little coupon books on the side, these little tiny half-page coupon books, or buy tires, buy 2, get 1 free, blah, blah, blah. Whatever they're advertising, that little stupid coupon book, you place an ad in that coupon book is good for a whole month. It might cost you $70, $80, but it's being distributed to thousands of people in your area. So there's plenty of those, and it's very cheap advertising. So you put a nice little ad in those books. Just do something. Don't just sit there. Don't be scratching your head, because every time you're scratching your head or you're watching TV, that's actually more expensive than not doing anything at all. Okay, just do something. As far as placing an ad, find somewhere cheap where you can place an ad. And I would tell you, utilize those coupon books. They're all over the country, so you can find them, I'm sure, online, and you can get a little homework going on. Place your ad, and you're going to start seeing some activity in your back office.
Okay. Does that help, Jodam, answer your question? Okay.
And I'm sorry, yeah, it's they got my first name and first initial and last name, so it's really Janie, but they got
sorry. I apologize. All right.
Martin, I get exactly what you're stating about putting your ads out there and with the penny savers and things of that nature. But inside of the like I said, I can't put. I wish I could bring it up actually, where you would pay for the emails. Will pay for the emails for people that actually want to get into work. Businesses.
I think she's talking about on the site where you order the postcards. They have extra stuff that you can get, like maybe extra advertising. She's talking about one of those. Is that, am I correct? You're talking about maybe
right.
Okay,
right.
So
I saw one that you could pay $20 and get 1,000 emails, and these are people that actually they was opting in for they want to find work, stay at home work and things of that nature. So they want to know if anybody ever bought that.
Okay, they're opportunity seeker emails.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Off the website that you can order the postcards from. That's what she's asking.
That is correct.
Yeah,
I do apologize.
People see. I see what everybody is doing, obviously. So I see that people get results. They get results. I never know where it's going to come from, but primarily Facebook, the YouTubes, the ads that they're placing out there. I hear emails. I hear texting. The whole thing is activity. Just keep going forward. Just keep posting. And it's wonderful to hear when I see that someone is doing some type of marketing and you get the results from something physical that they saw. It's just exciting when, and it's wonderful. Another big thing that happens, Brittany mentioned this earlier. She said that it took a 4 hours round trip to say, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I can't tell you how many times during the week where a person calls me and says, oh man, I can't believe you picked up the phone. Would you believe I've been looking at this website for the last 2 days? I just can't believe I'm looking at this. Now, I don't know the last time I spent 2 days looking at a website, but how powerful is that, man? That they're so captured on looking at this website where people are talking about, and that they just can't walk away from it. They finally get up enough nerve to say, I'm going to call this cat. And when I pick up the phone, they're just delighted. I'm telling you, the phone call lasts no more than 45 seconds to a minute, and they're like, I'm sending my money order in right now. That's how powerful the system is. They don't even second guess this thing, man. It works.
All right, so that's all I had. Martin, that's all you have for tonight.
High five to everybody.
All right, everybody high five.
Bam.
High five.
Right. For Terry, I want to hit him on the head, man.
There you go.
I don't want to hit him. I want to rub his head. For luck.
All right, so this will conclude our video. I keep saying our video conference call for this evening. I know it's normally live stream with Otarian, but this time it's recorded, and I'll post it up into the Facebook group. And we will see you, everyone, again on next Wednesday.
Powerful stuff.
Bye.
Be real.
Spirit fingers.
All right, baby. Thank you so much.
Bye.